Jennifer Clausius aka the Macho Miss Jenny Savage is one of the most entertaining rising female MMA talents out there today. As someone who seems to understand that there is more to the MMA business than just how well you fight, the Macho Miss has used her fighting skills as well as her larger-than-life personality to develop a loyal fan base and keep them entertained inside and outside the cage. The 24-year-old Clarksville native has an upcoming fight for the Valor Fights Women's Flyweight Championship on November 4th live on Flaw Combat, and she took some time to speak with us before the fight. Thanks for talking with us, Miss Savage. You're fighting Pauline Macias for the 125-pound title at the upcoming Valor Fights 46 card on November 4th in Nashville. What do you know about your opponent, and what type of fighter is she? I know she's respected and she's a judo fighter. How do you see the fight ending? Kill or be killed? What would it mean for you to get that Valor Fights flyweight title? What kind of milestone would that represent in your career? It means a lot to me. As you may know, I am fighting for the real MMA tournament in the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada, in January for the Invicta FC 125 contract, so to conquer hardware in my home state before doing so will only push my momentum and motivate me to stay hungry. I'm trying to make a statement for the Southeast area. My purpose is to motivate others to grind hard. You're always out there busting your ass working construction, training and being a mom, and I think that comes across with your online presence, and your fans, friends, followers seem to relate and be inspired by that. You also don't seem to take yourself too seriously and appear to have a lot of fun promoting yourself. How important is it for a fighter these days to ultimately make a living in MMA to have a strong online presence, and do you ever think about that? I do all of the time. I believe you are your own product and you are to advertise yourself as so. I am never ashamed of my journey, and I want people to see a real person and for them to see we are very much similar. I want my supporters to know we all have the same amount of time in the day, and I spend a lot of that time doing what I love. Life is what you make of it, so when you invest your time on your lifestyle, whatever it may be, do not let up and trust the process. As an entertainer and a fighter, I believe marketing yourself with an honest approach to your supporters allows them to better see anyone can live the life they want if they want it bad enough. You will ultimately be your own business and you are the product. Do you think about that stuff, the business side of becoming a professional MMA fighter in today's climate? The marketing side of this sport was never considered in the beginning, however, it came natural with my modeling background. I noticed it's a little unusual to see someone like me fight to some people, and that's okay because when I realized that I could, I used that as my first fight persona until I became the Macho Miss Jenny Savage. Would you ever be interested in doing pro wrestling? Yes, he. If you pick up this title at Valor 46, do you see yourself defending the belt, or are you interested in turning pro at this point? I did this to get to Alana Arnett. I plan on going pro when I get this contract for Invicta FC. What has tending bees taught you? How many times have you been stung? That bees are very important to our environment. You could learn quite a bit about them if you just watch them. I have never been stung. My grandparents' bees are very docile. Are there any women's flyweight fighters out there right now that inspire you? I'd like to be a straw weight, to be honest. I'm best at that weight for my size, but I don't fear weight when it comes to opportunity. I am inspired to beat the best. I don't mean to sound rude, but everyone in 115,125 is possible competition. Did I see you call out Angela Magana a while back? What was that about? I would pay to watch that fight, by the way. I love Cyborg. I'm a crazy cat lady fan. Thanks again for your time and best of luck on November 4th. Any final words for the fans? Thank you for taking the time out to make this possible. Pro MMA now. And as for my supporters, I truly appreciate you all and want you to do whatever it is you set your mind on, no matter how hard life gets. Keep your head up. To stay entertained, be sure to follow Miss Macho Jenny Savage on Facebook and Instagram.